Greetings, citizens! Justiguy has arrived and returned to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. It's that time already, huh? It's been a while since the last time we spent the night in this room. Actually, I think you did yesterday. Get it? After we went our separate ways last night, I couldn't sleep a wink. In the end, nothing else happened, but the vibe between all of us had changed. Maybe the killer really is one of us. Thrown into chaos by the terrifying possibility, everyone seemed content to stay holed up in their rooms. I guess I'll head over to the cafeteria. There's bound to be someone there. I was hopeful, but in the end, the cafeteria was empty.
Huh?
What should I do today? It doesn't seem like there's going to be much teamwork. I aimlessly walked the schoolyard, looking up at the sky. The blue sky filled my field of vision. A comfortable breeze grazed my cheeks. And yet, the inside of my head was anything but refreshing and idyllic.
We can't keep going like this. We still have to fight the invaders.
I was slumped down murmuring to myself when I felt a strange presence behind me. I quickly whirled around only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. He's here!
What? How?
You Earthlings truly do resemble us in some ways. You appear to be the commander here. Out here on your own, without any of your soldiers. Unimpressive.
Imagine how insane it would be if we just got a bad end right here, and this was the first time you were playing through this route. Or not this route, just... This man is a commander, but how? I thought we beat them all. Who's this guy? What happened to the arm? What was even happening? I was completely overwhelmed with confusion. Takumi, get away from him. No, I don't wanna. Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back. How did you get on the premises without the alarm sounding? Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me he went straight through the undying flames. Are you alone? Usually the commanders bring their minions. I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle. That woman ordered me to destroy this place. Hito, go quickly. Go tell everyone we're under attack. Very well. No need to rush. I want to know who all of you are. Now, prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What is with this guy? He's really different from the others we faced. Everyone quickly gathered in the schoolyard, jolted by the nervous tension upon seeing the lone commander. Let's do this, everyone. It's time for another battle. Sheesh, if we have to. So Takumi, give us your orders. You got it. Defensive battle initiate. Are we going to do this outside? Yeah, that's neat. Have we done this one before? Maybe? Maybe the last time was Dalsha? Probably. Man, there really are not a lot of us left, huh? Grammatic. Thesaurus. What?
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release!
Okay, we're still gonna skip this though.
I am Dalsha, paragon of warfare. I am an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about. Come, take up your arms, show Show me just who you really are.
So cool. That was weird. It's gonna be very interesting when we finally get to a boss battle that won't let us skip it, if there isn't one. If there even is one.
Not bad. As expected for the smugglers of this planet's heroes.
What a powerful foe!
We're really just not interested in what he's saying, are we?
His attacks are certainly formidable, but our attacks are hardly doing anything to him. It seems like that may be his ability.
We can't give up now.
Damn it! I hate work.
I hate work.
So this is it then.
He de-transformed. That's what they're gonna say. I get the gist about what you're all about. Huh? He de-transformed? Why? Hold on. Did this just give us an opening? We can get him now? No, hold on. What, dude? What's the matter? I wasn't sure why myself. I think I was overwhelmed. As a mere, ordinary human, I couldn't help but be cowed by the dignified conduct of this lion of a man standing before us. I understand you now. You seem a bit different from the wicked and cruel invaders I was told about. I want to hear it straight from the source. What are you fighting for? Why are you asking us that? Coming back from death after death to fight again? Do you live solely to fight in this war? That would make you no different from those abominable combat organisms created by that woman. Are you comparing us to that cannon fodder? So that's how you refer to them too. Cannon fodder, guinea pigs, slaves, playthings. Did you consider that sense of superiority to be something like wisdom? I suppose all living creatures reach the same endpoint eventually. What are you getting at? Are you telling us to surrender? If we do, we'll all be killed, won't we? And I doubt Veshness would let us live. Then shouldn't you simply accept death? Huh? Stop messing with us. We're not gonna give up on life. We swore we'd all survive this. That's what pulled us out of our despair. That's why we... My vision lurched. There was a loud thump. When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what had happened to me. I remember this. I'd been beheaded.
Takumi! Takumi!
Interesting that Hiroko is the one who said it. The moment I heard Hiroko's voice in the distance, my vision turned red. Then from red to black, my whole world was enveloped in darkness. The drones have to be working because we're doing all the battles, so they couldn't have them not work. Finally, I can think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, an endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me. And then it all suddenly eased off. Suddenly, I was awake. I was in a familiar place. My room. Takumi! Thank goodness you're awake. Are you okay? Yeah, but what's going on? What happened to me? Well, the commander suddenly lopped off your head. Of course, we brought you back right away with the Revive-O-Matic, but you weren't waking up, so we carried you back to bed. What happened to that Dal Shah guy? How did the battle go after I was gone? After he killed you, he just left. He said he'd be back soon.
Huh?
What do you mean? I have no idea, but I could tell you what he said before he left. According to Nozomi, Dal Shah was the father of the Squad 1 commander, Mervram. He wasn't looking to avenge his son, and everyone sensed there was some friction between him and Veshness. I see. How's everyone else doing? Because he's such a strong enemy, we realized we needed to come up with a plan or we'd be in trouble. But the others are still scared that that killer may be one of us. Everyone's so tense that we're not getting anywhere. Right.
Huh?
I don't know if they'll hear me out, but I'll try to get through to them. Thanks. We won't survive this if we don't cooperate. Aren't you scared, Nozomi? The killer might be hiding somewhere nearby. Sure, I'm scared, but I don't want to suspect my friends. I won't believe that the killer is one of us. It's easier to doubt than to trust, but we don't know anything for sure. Zomi looked so much like Karawa to me in that moment. I'm sure Karawa would have said the same thing in a situation like this. Oh, right. Tsubasa said she had something to report to everyone. She's got the bomb ready, right? Now that you're awake, we should meet up with them in the cafeteria. Okay, let's go. Go! Wee! So Takumi, you're awake. I was a little worried. I know things are bad, but it's not like you know for sure you're not the killer, so... It wasn't just Gaku. I could feel an air of awkwardness hanging over everybody. I don't know why, considering... If nothing else, Hideko and Nozomi have kind of been with me and the killer at the same time, but I was still happy that everyone came to see me now that I'd recovered. Good, your head's back where it belongs. Somehow, but getting beheaded is not great. It really hurts, actually. You could learn to love it. Want to give it another shot? I'd be happy to help. I'll pass, thanks. More importantly, Tsubasa said she has something to report? Right. I ran some analysis on that thieving invader from earlier. First of all, that device it had on it was a jammer. A jammer? That's a device meant to interfere with electrical signals. It's used to scramble transmissions, radio waves, and the like. Why would an invader need something like that? I'll try to explain. I found a recording device in the remains of the invader. A recording device? Was anything on it? It had everything from voice data to activity logs. I think it was forcibly implanted into the little guy to monitor it. It's amazing the device was still intact. If its host was rigged to explode, you'd think that'd also be designed to automatically erase all the data. The signal from the jammer worked a little too well and ended up partially jamming the signal on the remote detonation device. So, the bomb only partially detonated. Normally it would have been completely blown to smithereens, but the explosion was unusually diminished. I see, so that's how some parts survived. So I examined the data and learned a few things, like how long the invader had been in the school.
It came here during the defensive battle on day 21.
Wait, really?
It didn't want to fight, so it ran away from its unit and hid in the school ever since.
It was hiding here since day 21? That thing has real talent as a shinobi.
The invaders wouldn't just let it run away scot-free. Deserters are usually punished harshly. That would mean all manner of torture, punishment, and discipline, right?
What's even the difference between any of those?
Anyway, the invader exploded because the bomb used to execute deserters was activated, but the reason it managed to hide out for more than 60 days was because of that jammer. With that thing, it was able to avoid being tracked and blown up by a commander.
I see. So it came prepared.
This just raises a lot of
But when we
questions.
found it, Gaku pulled off the jammer and the bomb inside of it went off.
Then Hiruko threw it in the air, and it got blown apart.
So that's what happened. Does that mean when we heard sounds coming from the school that one night, that was the invader too? If we're thinking about day 43, then definitely yes, it was all in the activity log. Day 43, that's the day Moko was killed. Nozomi and Moko came to my room that night. Nozomi said she heard sounds coming from somewhere downstairs. I wanted to go check out what they were. So that invader was moving around the night of day 43? Then that means the killer really could have been the invader. Unfortunately, no. I checked the recorder data against the estimated times of the killings, but it doesn't line up. Oh, that's all for my report. I was hoping to find some information that might give us a clue about the killer. But now it's clear the invader was innocent, which means one of us is a freaking murderer! The mystery is solved. No, it's not! Not even close! Yelling is just a waste of energy. It's not like you're going to inspire the killer to reveal himself. Shut up! We're all going to get killed and you're lecturing me! Wait, hold on. Is it you? Stop it, Gaku. We're not going to solve this by blindly pointing fingers. So what do we do about Dalshan? We'll have to figure something out between us. We can't just ignore him. Then we should all stay here, right? The killer can't strike if we're all together. Let's do that. Any objections, Gaku? Whatever. Fine. After that, we discussed strategies for beating Dalshan. Like a kiss? Would a kiss do it? All right, just asking. But the mood was so horrible, we couldn't even begin to decide what we needed to do. In the end, the day ended with no real progress made. No, don't tell me we're going back to our rooms. That would be stupid. Ah, it is stupid. Good. Very good. I'm so tired. With a sigh, I flopped into my bed. Urgh, my head hurts. It's throbbing. Must be the stress. First the killer, now the Shah. There's so much I need to think about. But I don't want to think about anything anymore. My entire body was exhausted. I couldn't even bring myself to move. Gradually, my eyelids grew heavy. Just before I fully gave in to sleep, I could have sworn I saw a flickering flame out of the corner of my eye. And he just stopped showing up randomly. Aren't you late at night? Cautiously, I sat in bed and waited to see what happened next. He rang again. Maybe it's an emergency. Nothing might have happened, but I should keep my guard up. Just in case, I held my infuser behind my back as I opened the door. I warily cracked it open to find... Tsubasa, what's up? Sorry, I know it's late. I probably woke you up. Don't worry about it. Did something happen? Well, actually, I've been analyzing the remains of that invader for a while now, and I think something is missing. Judging from the shape of the hole, it's probably some kind of external storage. Like a memory card or something? Exactly. It might have gotten dislodged and blown somewhere during the explosion. When did oh, whatever. I thought about waiting until tomorrow, but I think the sooner we find it, the better. This is sus. So you came to ask me, want me to search for this thing with you? Yeah, if you don't mind that. Is it going to be Tsubasa? Not at all, but hey, I'm not the killer, you know. Me neither, but neither of us can prove ourselves innocent either. It's okay. I'm prepared to kill you if things go off the rails. Oh, she looks so happy. That makes me feel so much better. Anyway, I'll get ready. I know I'm stating the obvious, but it's really dark out here. I brought flashlights. We're just gonna have to sweep the area. Tsubasa shined the flashlight on the ground and stooped over. I did the same, looking at the ground. Seems pretty inefficient. Yeah, and it's 3 days since the explosion, too. Pretty sure this is where it happened. This was going to be a long night. I steeled myself and set to searching with Tsubasa. But turned out my resolve wasn't going to be needed after all. Oh, there's something on the ground here. It was something small and black and covered in dirt. I picked it up and Tsubasa practically lunged at it. Hey, let me see it! She took the thing from me and excitedly began to examine it. Good job, Takumi! This is the external storage device I was looking for. For real? I thought that would take longer. Oh, that's a cute picture. I'm going to analyze the data on this too. Oh, I can't wait to see what's on it. If they felt the need to blow up that invader to keep it away from us, there might be some important secret intel on it. I'm excited too, but try not to overwork yourself, okay? You can't keep working such long hours every day. Yeah, she's absolutely going to be the next one. Very sad. Don't worry, I'm done for today. Let's head back. Looking satisfied, Tsubasa put away the storage device and started to walk back to the school in high spirits. Phew, we found what she was looking for without anything bad happening. Thank goodness. On top of that, we might even get some new information. My steps were suddenly feeling lighter. But then... on the way back, at the edge of the courtyard, Tsubasa suddenly stopped and peered into my face. So, who do you think the killer is? Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden? I just wanted to ask. I honestly have no idea, but I feel like I might not even want to know. I'll be shocked no matter who it turns out to be. Same here, but whoever they are, they can't get away with this. Yeah, I think we agree on that. Would it be crazy if the killer really showed up while we were talking about them? It happened as soon as Tsubasa let out an amused giggle. Wait, that sound... no way! I would like to point out Tsubasa has a car she can summon. Tsubasa, run this way! Oh god! Don't you dare go down. Okay. Lead them upstairs to where everyone else is, for the love of God. Don't do something stupid. Why can't we just go up those stairs? What? Huh? Huh?
Like this.
What? How does that work? Huh? I swear to God, if it happens again. Yeah! Just how long are they going to chase us? We ran feverishly as hard as we could, but the killer didn't let up. The roof is just past these stairs. There's nowhere to run after this. We can't let them get to us. I have to do something. I stopped running up the stairs, suddenly whirling around to look back at our pursuer. And kicked them with all my might. They tumbled down the stairs and fell in a heap at the bottom. Okay, now's our chance to finally capture them. They groaned in agony, but paralysis must have been setting in because they made no effort to resist. We finally got you. Just give up. Takumi, Tsubasa! What happened? I heard a really loud noise and Is that the killer? Did we finally catch them? I'll explain everything later. Give me a hand here.
They're paralyzed, not dead.
This asshole killed our friends, damn it! Let me at him!
Let me get the mask off first. Ready?
Okay.
I placed my hands on the killer's helmet and slowly pulled it off. Who I saw underneath left me speechless. Nah, I'm not gonna make you wait. Oh.
Yugamu?
Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. We peeled off the suit Yugamu was wearing and brought him to the... Why? He was limp, breathing shallowly, but his expression seemed almost as if it had traces of a grin. We stood around Yugamu as he recovered from his paralysis enough to talk. He kept his cool throughout, maintaining the same composure he always did. I could hardly believe this was your doing, Sir Yugamu. I may have broken Russian-amatic bread with you, but I have no sympathy to spare. I shall avenge my fallen comrades. The holy Jumonji sword shall have your head. Calm down, Kyoshika. We can't jump straight to beheadings. Why did you do this? What possible reasons could you have? Say something, Yugamu. I know you're not hurt that bad. Apologies. I was just trying to figure out where to start. Let me lead by saying I haven't killed anyone. Huh? Are you playing games, dude? What kind of idiot would believe that? Gaku's right. If that's true, why are you dressed like that? Why do you have the power saw? Let me start from the beginning. I'll explain everything, so hear me out. I'm sus. I'm sure you're sus. We'll find out what his explanation is next time, citizens, because until then, it's gonna have to be farewell, I guess. Well, maybe they'll pull through. We'll see. We'll give it a chance. Next time, farewell.